Yo! How's it going, everybody? We are back. And also, hopefully sounding better. That last episode was rough. You know, I start editing all that footage that I recorded like 9 months ago. And man, the audio was so bad. Obviously, I moved out of that apartment. Because they had terrible acoustics, so that's one good thing. Not only is this room smaller, it's carpeted, so, you know, there's a lot more stuff in it, so it's less echoing around. So that'll be good. I had another episode that I was going to do, and it was so bad. Like, the audio was so bad, I'm just like not going to release it. So my Cities Skylines one episode will have next one will have a little bit of a catch up of the stuff I did in that episode, but that's fine. I hope you've had a good 9 or so months. Guys, do you reckon that the audio is the reason that I'm not a massive YouTuber? I'm pretty sure it's nothing to do with the fact that I haven't done any videos in like 9 months. I'm pretty sure it's all because of the audio. So I'm pretty sure I will very shortly become the biggest City Skylines YouTuber in the world within 3 months. And all because of this mic, and definitely not because I can't stick to a schedule for shit. This mic stand is like cheap and it's good, but like I really messed up with the clamp and it's really loose. So hopefully it doesn't fall apart. I'll just have to hold it. I do have a stand for it, but this is way better. This makes me look like a legit YouTuber. Where the hell were we? Let's start this. I was playing a song right then. I may not have been playing it because copyright reasons. Although, why do I care about copyright? What is this? 1080p. This looks blurry. Maybe I'm just too used to. It sure is. I do have that on. That's probably not helping. Balanced. Change that. I'm probably just too used to 1440p if I'm honest, but either way, it is dark. We're straight back into the problems that we had last time. The game's too dark, man. I can't see freaking anything at night. Is there like a day night vision? So I could turn that off. That is kind of useful. I might start using that soon if it annoys me. If we go to, I don't need that. Button style, whatever. I should probably autosave. Let's do that. Even if it's every 10 minutes, that's probably good. I can't see Brighton feature if I'm honest, so I'm just gonna. We'll say not. Oh, look at all this. There's been a lot of stuff happening in City Skylines 1 since I left, you know. Did you see that they warned everybody that the Road Tools mod or whatever it was had like been compromised and was injecting like a virus that would like a keylog onto people's computers? That's not a problem for some people who have not been playing the game at all and are still on level 6 of a vanilla playthrough like a year after its release. So for me, I foresaw this and I have not been a victim to that because I have done literally nothing with this game. I've not played this outside of actually that's not true. I have played a little bit. I don't think I got to about here and then stopped though. So I have not been playing a ton of City Skylines. I just haven't been playing City Skylines. I don't know why. But I still get like the desire to play City Skylines. So I don't know why I didn't. It's just, I guess I always wanted to do it when I was recording and I never felt like recording. And then, moved house and then, I don't know, just didn't feel like it. Who knows? Who knows why? It's like most YouTubers. A lot of people try, but not many people actually do it. And that's what makes or breaks a YouTube career that I definitely don't have. This looks terrible. Why did I do this? This looks bad. It's like this little bit of San Francisco. I'm just going to get rid of all this. I know that's stupid, but I'm going to do it. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just unzone all these mothers. Because I had a lot of demand, and I'll try to get the population up, but I don't really want to use I'll have my old main street. That's cool. This is nice. A little bit Brooklyn-esque. We can keep this bit, but I don't want to have too much of that. I want to keep it really quite low density, and unfortunately, because I filled up so much of the world here with So much farmland. I can't add anything into here now. I'm kind of stuck. So maybe I'll fill out this a little bit. I'm going to get rid of these lanes and put in a few more roads that maybe make a little bit more sense. Yeah, actually, I'll upgrade you to, okay. Can I do the trick where you do that? And then you do that. And I'll try to do proper size lanes where I can. And maybe just like that. And then I'm going to fill it in with low density. I don't think I need to keep it too sparse here because this is pretty close to the main street. What I want to do last time, you may remember, I did plan to have this as a coal mining area, and I wanted to run the train line along here again. I want to have we'll probably need a industrial train station. What do you call it? It's a trains, a cargo train terminal. This requires a train yard to be built. That's annoying because I don't want to put the train yard right here. Guess I could put it out here and just have it as like a spur line, but you kind of want the trains to go in one side, train yard, and then out the other side. You don't want the trains to just be able to go on one end, even though that does technically work. That's not normally how they do it, do they? I guess I'd have to do it at here, which is a bit of a pain. Like, I could do it here. What do I want to do? I've got 7 tiles. I'm still a ways away from my next level, but I've got 7 tiles. So if I wanted to do that, would need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 7? Do I want to spend my tiles that way? What I need right now is I've got a lack of room, but I've got a lot of demand. So I think I'm actually going to, because I like the fact that this is low density and this is kind of rural vibes. Like, I could fit a house here or there. I could fill in this and here with, houses. I have this as like little kind of block development, but I like that it's not that. I like how it's a little bit more sparse. That makes a bit more sense, which means I think I need to actually spend. Oh, look, the clouds. So they still do the weird, like, looks like DLSS where like they freak out and they do ghosts. I don't know why they do that. That was there before and now it's still here, so who knows what that's on about. But I think I need to unlock some land that I can build some residential, because I need a lot of residential and I want more residential, and I feel like that's a problem because unless I start getting rid of these farms, which I didn't really want to do, then we're going to run out of room. So where do I want to expand? I don't have all of the tiles in the world, but I could do there 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a little bit, because I'd probably, like I mentioned before, I want to get rid of this because I don't like the giant highway that disappears off to the Atlantic Ocean. Or Pacific Ocean? Atlantic Ocean? Pacific Ocean? Probably Atlantic Ocean. I think this is more of the Atlantic Ocean side of the US. That for some reason is just so overbuilt for where we are. But that's always been a problem in cities. So we could start out here. We could... This is... I didn't think that was very much, but if I zoom in a little bit... Actually, it's a pretty decent amount of land right here. Either that or we already have a connection all the way out to here. So we can actually start building a bridge across to here, and then we could expand quite a bit onto this island out here. I think this makes more sense because it's more central, but I like that I can just do like 3, 4 like that, and I get a lot more space, a lot more just flat land, just start expanding. I think we're gonna kind of, not really how it works in real life, but we can keep our farmland in here. Do I want to do them out here though? Maybe I do. Maybe I want to do my farmland, keep my farmland here, because I don't really want to do more built up farmland suburbs out here. It's not necessarily totally unrealistic, but if people are going to be traveling a lot for jobs, you know, you're going to get kind of flogged out here. Unless we start as like maybe another town center out here, kind of makes more sense. if anything. I think we're going to expand out this way. I have decided I'm going to save. We're going to do Wellsville 1. Wellsville 1, so we know. And we can go back to that if we want to. And we'll start with these 4. And we'll decide from there. So let's get rid of all this. Because like I said, I don't like this. I don't want this. I get this out of here. This looks bad. Let's check the undulation of the world. So we got some cliffs here. So this bit will be a bit separate. And then we'll have like a little bit that drops down here. But otherwise, this bit here is pretty flat. This part will be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we'll be fine. So, main road, it'll come up here, straight. And I think we kind of messed that up a little bit there, didn't we? So where is the road that's going to cross over? We can do it from there, or we can do it from there. We could kind of do like a straight shot through here if we want to get rid of some people. This is kind of part of the game I like, where I'm kind of need to deal with the challenges of things I've created in the past, because this is one street, but now this has ended here, and it was never planned to be the bridge that headed out this way, and now that's going to be a problem for us, because this one now makes more of a sense as a bridge, but then now that's a T intersection, which doesn't make as much sense. I reckon this part makes a bit more sense to land at, because it's less of a steep, less of a cliff. So maybe if we actually try to fix this a little bit. So we've got a main road that comes along here to this intersection and then comes along through here. If we could make our main straight road connect into here, then have this as the main bridge. I think I could work with that. I'm going to eminent domain a few motherfuckers and say, go away. Oh, they like that, so that's fine. Who cares? And then maybe we try to fix what we've done here with a... I think we'll upgrade this to 4 lane, because we want it to have a decent capacity. That still doesn't make sense because it kind of lines up badly, but I guess we could upgrade it. We could do a little road upgrade project. It would require us to get rid of some people, but we're going to do it. I don't really know how real life, like how do they deal with this kind of stuff, because I can't imagine in my city they would just be like, yeah, we're widening this road, you have to go away now. Like, I'm sure it happens, but I don't really know how that process works. So whether that's realistic or not, I do not know. Let's continue this along. Sorry guys, sorry everybody, sorry. Along to here. And you know what, we're actually not going to upgrade that right now. Going to leave it like that. That maybe changes in the future. And let's continue this guy all the way along here. We have $4.4 million, I'm assuming is what that is. And then what does this look like? Sure, I think the game handled that pretty well. That looks good. Definitely Cities Skylines 1 could have some problems with that, but I think they've actually handled that pretty well. That's a nice, fairly straight curve. This could be better. I would fix it up if I had mods, but I don't right now. There's been a lot of mods in Cities Skylines 2 since I stopped. I think it was like sort of just as I was stopping. Like there was already some mods like pretty early on, and they've got to a pretty good state. Like they could start to take on Cities Skylines level of modding and detail. And I'm really excited to try it out, but I really just want to try and, you know, I'm just going to try and experience the game as it was originally meant to. Shit, it's become nighttime. That's annoying. I'm going to turn off that. Ooh, I forgot about that. Immediately, I'm going to turn off the night visuals. I don't want it. I don't like it. And I'll turn the speed down as well, because there's no real reason to be on 3x speed right now. Our population is kind of just where it is. I think we need to, I want at least 4,000 pretty soon, with a whole bunch of suburban development out here. I think we need to get one that comes, maybe shorten this a little bit and have it follow this line approximately. Let's do that. So if we do that, that and that, let's just do it. we're going to have this as our road. Let's pull back to there, to there. And we will delete you and do that again, actually. Bring you up to there, and then we'll pull you off in that direction. And which way do we want that? 180? Maybe, yeah, we'll just do that. And then we can roundabout right there. Why not? We curve road all the way around, actually. That's nice. Yeah, we'll keep that. And then you will go straight. Then we'll curve you to go along. Probably just like that. I think we'll do it like that for now, and then we can build off that. All right, nice. Let's get this filled out. First, let's do along the waterfront, because that always is a good guide mark for any kind of development you're doing, real life and in the game. And then this one, however, is we'll make this go smaller along to there, and then what if we break that off a little piece of that Kit Kat, and then come up here, have this a little bit more meandering along there. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. And then we sort of want to have a kind of grid along here, but I don't know how it's going to work directly off here. Maybe if we just kind of pick an angle, then we kind of have to just deal with it. It's like the only straight piece of road, so we're actually going to use this as our 90 degree. And then we're going to build off this. Cool. All right. Now let's fill this out. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to go without downloading some kind of like move it mod and the custom road builder mod, which is kind of one of those things where I was like, how did you make a new game from the ground up and not include a custom road builder mod? But now someone's done it, and I wish it had like the polish of like it being done by Colossal Order, but it looks fantastic, and it's like one of the main, it's like the mod that I wanted in City Skylines for so long. So I really cannot wait to try that out, but I think I need to at least get a bit of a city going. Like I think the more complicated the city gets, the more I could do with modding it. So I think it's going to be fine for now. Let's connect you. What's this look like? There's a little bit of a grade there. If I sort of curve it up and then just connect it there. It's kind of like a separated community. It's like this grid won't connect to this main road apart from like this one road. I think that's how we'll do it. Though we'll connect you into that road again, and then we do. I want to do something funky like a triangle like that, and then maybe have this as a park. Once we, well, actually, I'll draw that now. I'll do a path because I really like how these paths are really nice and easy to use. And then we'll do like from there, come on, and along there, nice. And then we'll do one like that, one like that, and then we have a little bit of a park, just like that. All right, let's get some people in here because we need some population. Do we have power? Yes, power is coming across, and that means water should be coming across, which is good. I guess they're just hanging it in there somehow, which is good. Like you don't have to make like a separate utilities bridge. You. Let's get as many people in here as we can. And this will be a North American style development. I'm not going to worry too much about having too many other services and such in there. Some of these may delete because I'm probably going to actually pull out here. Let me check the terrain. It's hard to see with trees. There's a terrain view, isn't there? This is Matzo's ginger beer. Gets the tingles in the nose though, so I like need to like sneeze after like half of the sips I have. Yeah, I can't see the lines too well. Looks like there's one sort of along here, Otherwise, we're actually probably okay. Oh, what have we got? Look at this. It's just an old barn house. That's cool. Can we use that in some way? Let's pretend that this guy has a dirt path that kind of snakes its way down to there. Heck yes. And then, do we have any special ones? No, we don't. Shame. Let's do just a little waterfront house. Well, we'll do that. We'll see if that looks any different. And just do one there. And then maybe we can actually do just like one kind of... Is there something I can put down that makes sense? Well, forestry does make sense. Have we got any minerals? We've got any minerals around here. Let's just do a grain farm. Just like here. And then these will essentially back up onto this. Nice. Alright, looking good. We'll pretend that's like some old house and some old farmland there that is being kind of rudely encroached onto by this suburban development that as tends to happen. Put you out to there. Actually, we'll run there and then along there. And I kind of like that as well. Actually, if I had houses around the outside and then a park in the middle. Like if I go, oh yeah, you can see there's a little bit of a hill there. I was trying to avoid any things like that, if I'm honest. Maybe it's a little bit hastily put down. Let's have a look. This bit is good. This is fine. I think if we just do small one like that. Actually, we can break off from... Can I break off from there? Break off from there. I think that'll be fine. I think all those are fine. I think this is a little bit too steep, so I think we'll leave that as it is. Okay, our population is shooting up. 400 and... Oh, well, it's down now, but it was shooting up. I assume it will continue to shoot up. Here, I think we'll leave this. Well, maybe we have this like a beach area. Can I paint the ground as something? Oh, I can props there. That's cool. Here's like a ground painter and there's a decal painter. It's kind of neat. Doesn't look like it. Well, I'm sure there's some mod for it. If I could, I would make that a beach so that people could do beachy things. Maybe I could make this like a parking road if I have one. Parking road? No. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I think that's fine. I would if I could, but does not seem like I can. Because you often see like a little narrow road, but it's just like parking next to a beach, which is fine. Let's see. Can I connect these two up? Or should I have these forever segregated from each other? Probably the first one. I reckon I can connect these out. These are fine. Let's see. What's the best way? Do I just straight up just go down? Yeah, I guess so. If I can connect up to there, that seems doable. You know, it's a car road. It's not like it's a train. It can... Grade's definitely fine, even though it is definitely very steep. You know what? I probably don't want to have a curved road like that. That's like a little bit too Laguna Seca for me. I think if I delete you, I'm going to continue the curved like there. Then we'll straighten out. If I can, I would like... Yeah, I would like to have a bridge. If I do like that. Down to there. That's probably more what I'm looking for. And then I think that means we'll have to connect it in to delete that, and then move that into there instead. Actually, I'm not too happy with that. Let's try that again. Straight line. So I want it still to be bridge there. Curve it around to there. That, yeah, that's what I want. That looks good. I'm happy with that. And do we want another connection, or do we just... I think we leave it like that. It's a little bit silly, but then they have to sort of snake their way around here if they want to. Do we want something along... We definitely want to fill this out with something. I don't think that there's going to be enough desire for a like commercial, like another little township here. To be honest, I think it makes more sense if this was just, maybe I could have like a little strip mall if I can realistically build one to that. Then maybe we could fit in a, see, I don't want that. I'll let you go past, but I'll get rid of you, and then I want you to all be commercial if possible. I definitely am missing being able to place stuff down. I don't think Cities allows many custom assets yet. I think it's pretty limited on what you can do, so it's not like there's a huge amount of assets to be putting in right now, but I am wishing I still had access to the some of the assets I had from my Gillan city, just to place down and make this like a proper, like, crappy strip mall look. So outside of this, I think we will do maybe have something there as a wall if we can. I'm just gonna put this here just for now, and then what can we do here? Maybe just a cul-de-sac, I think. We just do a couple of cul-de-sacs with a small roundabout on either side, and yeah, we'll fill that out. And these ones again, like, I want to get rid of that so that I can zone on here. I don't know why they don't allow you to do that. Like, I can't turn off zoning here, which is annoying. That would be such an easy thing to put in, and I have no idea why they would not. Still think these designs are stupid. Like, if you have, like, it makes sense, like, in some areas there are, especially lower density areas, like you have houses with larger front yards and larger backyards as well, and then you have just the house taking up the middle bit. But when you have a lot this size, this is not how you would do this house. And why are they on stilts? Why are these all crappy detachable houses? Why aren't these just like regular suburban houses? I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, I do need to probably put a bus line in at some point, but I'll work that out in a second. We are losing money right now. We are now bringing it pretty close to the amount of taxes. We're pretty close to breaking even. We could, like, you know, put our health and education budget down. We could defund the police, get rid of some buses, lower the communication. Who needs communication out here, right? You're a small town, get used to crappy internet. Oh, it's really hard to get any kind of house that makes sense. Like, the way it flattens out the land around it, it's always going to look a little bit crap. But I'll do a few small little houses here, like so, and maybe one itty bitty guy there, one guy there, one guy there. That should work. So for the little few houses along the ridge. What are you complaining about? No vehicles. There are no kind of vehicles. Adding more depots. Ah, I see. Probably have too many buses. I probably don't need that many, if I'm honest. Okay, so that's abysmal. That's annoying. I reckon. I remember looking at some of these lines, and they looked pretty haphazard, and they're all kind of supposed to design to, like, come back here and be like this as like an interchange, but that doesn't seem to work very well. I think we can simplify this, and I don't think we need that many or that much service for this kind of place right now. But let's do even if it's just like 1 or 2 bus lines, I reckon we can do something. Oh yeah, I forgot you need to, like, put in the bus stops and then it'll figure out the bus for you. That's really annoying. And I still do not like that. But let's just roll with it. Let's do one that goes like here. One that's on the waterfront. There if we want. There if we want. I'm kind of... It means I'm not planning out my bus routes. I'm kind of just putting things down, be like, oh yeah, I'll just figure it out once I see it. Because I kind of need to see it before I know what I'm going to do. So let's do one that comes out here. We're right-hand drive, so that's along here, one to there, one to there, then we'll sort of to there, and then we'll complete that route like that. All right, looking good. We'll just do the one, and then we'll do add one more other line, which will go from there, there. We'll go from there to there, back to itself, then to there, then. And we're going to ignore that bit and then run it back. And have that as line 2, please. Back to there. Have one as blue, one as red, please. Bus line 1, bus line 2. That one has 11 buses. I don't really want to do that many. Let's just do 8. That's as much as we can go. And I want to be cheap. Let's do $4. So you can maybe get people moving around. And then the other one will do the similar kind of thing. Let's go right down to 6. That's fine. $4. You can lose a little bit because it's a public good, and it should actually kind of pay for itself to have more people using the buses, as it tends to work in real life. At some point we'll probably increase our density along this road, but that's fine. And there's going to be a little bit of a annoyance because there should ideally be more people coming along here and along here, because they're all trying to get across to this here, but that's fine, to be honest. Yes, we need some services across here. Do we have any medical clinics? Obviously we do not, but we can. Let's do our little where do we want this? Let's actually make it a little bit of a curve that in like that, and along here we can do our medical, not that one, our fire and our police. Do cities in real life just have their like main 3 services next to each other? I know in our city, in Adelaide, we have a private hospital, the main police station and the main fire station within like a block of each other. So, I mean, that's one example. I mean, I can't imagine why not. If you want to make space for them, then it's like, making space for one, just make space for all of them. Just do it all at once. This, I reckon, would be a good area for a school. So let's do a school right here. I'm going to delete your house from existence, and nobody in this world or the next will ever remember your name again, because you're gone and I didn't want you there. Let's do a elementary school goes there. A high school could go here as well. Let's do a main-sized elementary school. Actually, let's get rid of that road and extend that. Bang you along there and along there. And I think that creates a bit of a pleasing little road network right there. And I think we can probably, how is our high school capacity? Our capacity is fine, so that's fine. Probably don't need that, but it may be a good place to expand that sometime in the future. But we can actually probably put in some more people right now. Let's just put some more houses down and some right there. So we've still got a lot of demand. Still got demand for some more high density to live in, but we don't really want to do that right now. TBH, let's put a house like there and there. Maybe just some along there. Makes sense to me. Here we've got a little Coles de Sac. If I have a Coles de Sac that is larger, does it affect anything? Probably not. I don't have a large one anyway. That is fine. That'll work out fine. We are down on money. I'm not sure how we've probably upgraded our service costs, so that's probably offsetting the amount of population we put in. Still, I was hoping to get to 4,000 soon, and we are not. And I'm still a little way off Boomtown, and I really don't want to start having to put down a whole bunch of high density houses, to be honest. Okay, I think we'll do some along here now because I was not getting the population jump that I was hoping. It always takes more room to fit the amount of people that you want in than you think. Like, I mean, Adelaide is a massive city, but that's only like, it's like 1.6 million people, and you wouldn't really know it to look at it. You know, you see a big apartment building that's like really noticeable. It's like kind of like a feature of the city skyline, but then when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's 300 homes. That's kind of like nothing in the grand scheme of things. It takes a lot of work to just house a lot of people. Let's do this little curved grid. Then you be like that right now. And I think I will actually put houses on the road for this one. Oh, not you. Actually, let's grab these waterfront ones. I don't think these waterfront ones are really any different from the regular ones, but seeing as it is technically facing the waterfront, we might also use it. Maybe get a little bit of a different style. Put those down, put those down, put those down, put those down. And now we got suburban bliss. People are loving it. People are moving in from all kinds of places. I think down here, like, I was going to leave this. I kind of think that it should be left. It's kind of like you see those American developments that just like have filled in and then just like stop. This is where the development ends. And seeing as there's a little bit of a hill, I kind of don't mind that. Maybe we have some old building. Maybe do something like right here. I don't know. You could do like a little shopping center if you wanted to. Very nice if there was a, you know, awesome idea would be to have a like dynamically sized lots. This is the thing I mentioned in my first episodes. Like, I don't know why they couldn't figure out how to make like lots that don't like fit this way. Why can't I just fill this whole area in and you like figure that shit out? If I could have like a parking lot that like fit perfect like this, and then I could build something off it, that'd be awesome. But maybe with mods I can do that at some point, even if it's just like put down a concrete texture and then put like a parking lot around it. I could make it happen in mods in Skyline 1. I'm sure Skyline 2 is going to pick up to it, but I feel like they should have figured that out. Why didn't they do that in the game? That would be awesome. So what if I could do some like corner building? Maybe if there was ever a building that could look alright being in somewhat in that kind of angle. I don't know, maybe. Oh, look at that. Nearly 4,000 people. Not getting as much XP as I would like, which is annoying. The XP does slowly tick over if you just like let it run. Still not getting a lot of services. Garbage is actually doing well. I mean, what if we put that down a little bit? Maybe that'll work. Healthcare is pretty expensive. Electricity pretty expensive, and there we are exporting some. Let's drop that down. Let's drop that down. Let's drop that down. Let's drop that down. Drop that down. Let's drop that down. How are we looking? How's our budget? Our budget could still be better. I wonder if we can tick these up to 12. What if we just did that? Ah, we're making money. Let's see if people actually stick around. That would be nice. Looking good. We got this park here. Let's do just here. There can also be a couple of houses. It's like one house in that corner. Nah, that's too much. Too much of an angle there. Okay, that didn't look too bad. They kind of make sense that that would be just along the streets just like that. Happy enough with that. Is our public transport doing anything? Yes, it is actually. Yeah, we're actually getting much better ridership. Maybe that's more, what do you call it, consolidated. And also maybe it's more spread out. It's like going from one area to the other. Wonder if it would be worth putting a stop or two down here. If we did like I kind of like to drop them off like in the middle, but maybe I'll just do it like along there. And then I could try to drag it along to there. And get rid of that. But before we do that, I want, because it's going to come along here, then maybe on the way back, we just like, just do a little stop there. So it's going to come along and then go to one of those and then come back. See if that gets any more people moving as they try to maybe commute from their job to the industrial district, which again, it doesn't look, the industrial district I feel like is especially bad looking when it comes to not being on a grid. That one definitely needs to be on a grid if I'm honest. Okay, so I wanted to have this train line working as like a freight terminal for my coal mine, but I wonder if I can just start mining coal and maybe just get some income going, as well as maybe some XP, because I feel like we need it. If we upgrade this, no, we can't do that. Hold on. Upgrade these to a proper road. Let's say right there. And then you along there will connect to this guy. Can you fit? Not really, but I will at least update you to be asphalt, and then we're going to do the whole rail line that follows on the outside of the rail line. Look. Okay, nice. We'll do that, and we probably need a crossover point, which I'm going to do just here. Why not? And then let's get a coal mine, which we're going to place, it should be right there. And this is on this side, so we're gonna, well, actually I'll connect this up first. And it may need to be readjusted later if we want to put a train terminal somewhere. But for now, we'll do you go down there? No, we can't do that. Can you go down there? No. You go up to there. You go to there. You go to there. You go to there. Then you will go all the way up to here. We'll go sort of a circle. Right, so that's 180. Do I want to keep it 180? No, I mean, I probably do want to actually bring it all the way down to this road, and we may adjust later. Alright, nice. And then we'll do that. And after that, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a little bit of, because we've got a small amount of industrial demand. So do there just to make it look like it's an actual legit plant, maybe. And then we can start exporting, and hopefully that'll bring in some XP and some money. Our people are okay happy. They are not a fan of all of the cuts I've done to the budget. That makes sense. Let's hope that I can fix that in the future. Traffic might get bad if I was trying to export too much via trucks, because there isn't like a neat way to really get out the city, but that's okay. I can't imagine there's going to be a ton of traffic generated by this, if I'm honest. But we do finally have a coal mine. We are now officially a coal mining town, which is kind of what I was doing for the lore, for all my lore-pilled backstory maxes out there. I wanted to have that as maybe being part of the original story of the town, as to why this originally was actually a town that grew up where it was. To be honest, there's probably a lot of towns like that that are now in decline, just like, you know, small town declines, just like generally a thing in developed countries. But this will not be a declining town. In fact, we are actually going to increase our population to whatever realistically the game allows. I think people have done like a 1 million population city in Skylines 2. I don't know if it gets much bigger than that, but that's at least good, huh? But I mean, like, you know, if we were to fill like this a city center and then have this as like all suburbs at one point, it's going to be pretty good. We can have at least a few 100,000. Now we have finished. We are past our 4,000 population officially, which is great. Still feel like I need a little bit more filling out. I always want to I feel like I'm forced to go more dense than I would like for the vibe that we're going for. To be honest, let's follow this around the lake a little and start doing some nice houses along here, which I want to be as big as possible without them being double houses like that one is. But I'm gonna leave it. I think one of the mods that's already out is one that allows you to place stuff down manually, so I think we're definitely going to get to a point where so at least if I want to start downloading some mods, I know at least we can do some ones that where I can like put down buildings manually and like place them where I want and force them to behave and have like pick the ones of the correct size. I know I can do that at least, but right now I am just gonna leave it. But like I said, I want to experience what the game is like, not modded right now. The city is incredibly noisy. I can barely hear myself think. I mean, it's very loud like this, but it's the rain. But we do have a lot of cars on the road, so yeah, I mean, it would be pretty loud in some parts. I mean, it's not exactly the most delightful area, and you know, places like this where you'd think that, I mean, it's more dense, but you want it to be a little bit more pedestrian friendly. It is not, obviously. Still quite Americana. Still a lot of traffic and a lot of pollution and all of the problems you have to deal with there. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to kind of suck it up, to be honest. I was trying to add just like a little bits of some town. Let's add some little bits of some residential where we can. So if I do that and then do like that, and that, just get a little bit extra, just like crammed in, just where I can. Yeah, there's none available because we can't fit any more in right now, to be honest. I reckon like we can fit some in here. Maybe we start with putting some houses here, here, and here. I think at some point we're going to have to, yeah, maybe we cut down to this guy's land. I think we maybe city buy this bit of land from this guy. If we like do run that out to there, to there, to there, to there, and then we get rid of these. I should get rid of that one as well and have, you know, we'll get rid of this. We'll take you and we'll have to delete your lot in life, sorry, aka your planned lot of land. We'll move that in a little bit, please and thank you, and then pull you into there. Over here we'll do the same. We'll still try to not delete this path, but then come down to there and yeah, I think just like that, and then do one just there, and then do a little coals de sac right there. Then fill this in. No, not there. That's too much. Fill it in there, and then they get a little bit of a population boost, just like that. Nearly at 4,500, which is pretty good. I was expecting to be closer to level 7 by now. I think I really want to get to level 7 in this episode if I can. It's taken me a little bit more time than I was hoping to. Let's upgrade these guys to be not dirt. Are you connected there? You are supposedly connected there. Although that is a treacherous road. And I'm actually going to delete you, if I'm honest. I'm going to unzone you as well, because you're on a bridge, and I don't really think that looks any good. You will also be, you're wibbly wobbly, and you look silly, but I'm going to leave you as is. Oh yeah, I remember this was going to be our old train line that came along here, which I like the idea. I like that that's like a little rails to trails project that the city has done, and we've kept that there. Let's fill you in and do a few little houses there. These ones. And you have, oh yeah, you were like a camping ground, weren't you? That's pretty cool. Let's, you know, we'll leave that actually. Maybe we could do some little ones across the road here. Do one there, one there, one there. That should do. Just finding little bits and places I can maybe do a little bit of building up. Yeah, that should work. But still a bit messy. I don't like doing these tiny little bits and pieces in between. I kind of just want to start zoning some large areas, but it's all right. A few little parcels in there, maybe a few parcels in here as well. Yeah, I'll have this as like couple little small town hubs that will probably at some point become more important hubs, as we got one there, one there, one there, and then this bit out here, which probably always remain just like suburban. It's not really much of a, it's not great. Even once this develops out here, it's not going to be a main hub, I would probably say, but you know, who knows? We'll see where we'll go. Oh, at some point we could probably expand out here, have like just like a ton of like suburban development all the way out on these little islands. This will be nice. This will be nice to crack into and turn into delicious car-centric development. Pave over any amount of green and make it all concrete. I didn't think I needed a jacket today, but then it got cold or some shit. I don't give a shit. Do better tweets. Be mean, you know? What is this? It's like threads shit. Yeah, education. Hashtag education system is so amazing. Start calling someone racist and start attacking them and trying to dox them. Make this more entertaining, please. Is there some kind of plugin that we've got? Is there some mod that's like make Twitter way more toxic? Because that would be much better, please. Let's see if we can do a little road up here, just for a little bit of healthy connection, and plug you into there, please, and then we'll maybe pave over this bit. These should probably not be dirt still. I'm trying to kind of legitimize these a little bit. So actually let's do that and do that. Do I have enough room to? No, I definitely didn't plan that very well, did I? Yep, you're just gonna have to have bad roads. That's kind of how it goes if you don't plan it, you know. That's just like one of those things, you know. I didn't plan for it. It's just like, you know, as happens in real life, just gonna have to kind of deal with it. Oh, I'm making money now. My tax is now larger than my expenditures, which is good. If I start making gangbusters, I can actually improve my services, and then we'll have some happy citizens again. Okay, fuck it. We're going to allow these to be built on just in this little flat area in between the hills. I really want to start getting some more people in here, you know. Okay, we are really packing them in now. All right, we are sardining these motherfuckers in. Do a little bit of development over here, just in this little empty corner. Could do a few more, like I could do, why not just that and that. We are very close. We are now 5,500. We have a lot more people than I was hoping to get to, but less level than I was hoping to get to, really. I thought there was going to be less people, but more level. So we're going to get to the end of this level, and then we will probably call it for today. I really look forward to getting some more space opened up, and I want to get into here. I feel like I need to really get a huge amount of suburban development out here, because I still want to keep this pretty low density for a while, if I'm honest. But I feel like, you know, like I probably could do an apartment building or two, but it's going to be hard to find a place to fit it in. Like I could do in a medium density, but I kind of want to put up against this road here, to be honest. If I could upgrade this here, I'm going to upgrade that road along there like that. And I kind of want to if I get rid of that, I could do a in a apartment building just like there, and then build you back along there, and then that shouldn't take too long to build a little apartment building. And then that's just like one little apartment building. I think it's probably it's a little bit there, just like a little sprinkle of some high density here and there, just to get a little bit of the culture of having a few little slightly high-risey places built in our city. Again, maybe just here, like a little medium density, just like a little sprinkle there with some townhouses along there. That will give us a good population boost just in that, probably. Let's see, does it tell you how many people are here yet? No, but there's a lot of people living there. So this is 4 people in each one of these. Obviously these are going to be just one family. We got a lot in here, which is great to see. I don't know how tall it's going to be. I don't want it to be too tall. I don't want it to be as tall as that, to be honest. I would rather it's kind of just a few stories high, but that'd be nice. That'd be good to have in here. Is there another sneaky place we can do? Again, I'd like one here. If I had a mod to place stuff down, I could do one like right there. That'd be nice. But then I'd have to like rejig this whole thing, and it's going to be the game again. It's just not letting me do what I want. It's not letting me fulfill my vision. It's not letting me be a creative genius. That's okay. Look at it. It doesn't look that great. It's kind of New York style. I would like it to be a little bit smaller. Could do like another little bit down, but we just go with what we can for now. We've got a bunch of row houses showing up as well. Very nice. These are like kind of French style roofs. Does that make sense? But I assume that those are accurate to places in the US. This is more what I think about the US. These more flat brick style, whereas this is a little bit more European. Did I select European? No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I had it in North America, so that was correct, but they're just like a little bit different from these ones I had over here. But that is fine. We got a lot of green space around here. It looks a lot less. I mean, it is less densely populated, because it looks less densely populated because it is. But that's fine, I guess. We'll do another one of you, but then we'll just do some like suburban. Milestone 7 unlocked. We are a busy ass motherfucking town. We have 9 tiles to upgrade, which I am very excited for. We have 7 development points, and we got some money, which isn't that big a deal, to be honest, because it's kind of small fry compared to all the stuff we're doing. What were you again? You were the post office. All right, that's fine. Let's check out let's do the developments. Let's see what we can do. We can do all of these kind of things. There's nothing I was really waiting on, to be honest. I just kind of want to expand. I don't really feel like I need to do any of this. I can do a crematorium if I want to. I don't have a huge amount of... I feel like that's kind of like a bigger city kind of thing. We could do a crematorium. That's probably something we can do. Incinerator plant. That's something we can do. A college is probably a good idea. Let's unlock a college. We could do a fire station. Yeah. Do a welfare office. That's probably a good idea. It's only one. That's good. Could do a city hall. That's a good idea, actually, because it's going to look really nice. And we aren't up to trams yet. Tourist attractions we don't really need right now. And telecom tower. Maybe we'll do a telecom tower next time. But for now, I think we want to check out what we can upgrade. We could do developments over here as well, near our entrance, because I want to consolidate these into 2. Once we get into this area, I can start looking into putting a train terminal along here somewhere. But I reckon this could be more city, although it is a hill, which is going to be a little bit of a pain, to be honest. But definitely along here. Again, it's kind of slightly sloping. It's going to be... It is an ideal suburban development material, now that I look at it. Maybe eventually, but I would be fine if we left that forever, to be honest. Maybe if we just had the... I want to consolidate this, as I mentioned, like a one single connected highway, like don't do the dual carriageway. But yeah, I think this is definitely going to be where we're going to have to upgrade next time. Maybe we will upgrade this road and then have it come across here. And I think these tile sizes are pretty good. So we could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of room for us to start developing out to. That'll be next episode, I think. If it's not, I mean, maybe not. I mean, I'm not the most entertaining person, to be honest. Maybe I'm not very good at this whole YouTubing stuff. Maybe I have to cut out all of my really boring ass. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh no, this is not good. Go that way, please. Please! Dude, these people just moved in. I don't want them to be like fucking dead. I mean, it's kind of staying still. Oh, it's gone. Sorry guys, we were cool. We scared it off. That's fine. That is a good reminder of what can happen. Although, I mean, it's like, I don't have to bother about rebuilding those. I mean, it's still zoned. I'm just gonna rebuild itself. I don't really care, I suppose. I guess it's not that big a deal, but I imagine people are gonna come back anyway. So, I mean, may have to pay for it. I don't know. But either way, are we losing? We are losing money again. Maybe we did something that made us not. Maybe did we do something that like upped our services? I don't know. Maybe we are not exporting enough. I don't know. Anyway, we're pretty close to break even, but we are losing a slight bit of money. So that's fine though. We are, to be honest, we're fine. We're going to expand, going to get some more tax revenue. I think this will be, I'll call it for this episode here. Next time, straight shot of this road, up here, turn, straight shot, bridge over here, ton of people, infrastructure that can't keep up because it's driving through this like farmland with this one lane each way. It's going to be terrible. It's going to back up traffic. It's going to be something we're going to have to fix. It's going to be fun, I hope. Maybe I'll see you in that one. And bye. I'll see you again another time, my sweet baby prince. Mwah.